Hey guys, welcome back. This is Shinakuma_8. Welcome back to another video. This time, this video is gonna be a little shorter. So, I was interested in maybe doing some more voice acting since, as of currently, I'm kind of struggling with trying to do like video game not montages, but like highlights, my fighting game highlights on Fightcade. I will definitely try and get to that when I get home. But as of right now, I wanted to try out doing Optimus Prime. Well, I mean, I'm kind of already an expert at it, but wanted to get other people's opinions on it. So let me know how I did. I pulled up a couple of quotes that I found on what is it called? TFW 2005. So hopefully, you know, um, they sound good. So here is the first quote. This one comes from Transformers Age of Extinction. So here we go. Autobots, we're going to prove who we are and why we're here. I think that was pretty good. Um, I could have done a little more uplifting of a voice, but mm, we'll get better as time goes on. Um, sorry, there's like a fly in here or something. This next one comes from the Transformers the movie, the 1986 one. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Doing good? Doing good? I don't know. I think I'm doing pretty good, but let's keep going. This is from the 1985 show, episode 51, Prime Target. Amazing. A booby trap that actually catches boobies. Pretty funny. This one comes from Dark of the Moon. We will kill them all. I kind of struggle with the really deep voice that Peter Cullen does, and I hope eventually, as I grow older and continue to do this in my free time, like a weeb, I hope I get to more accurately say his lines. I'm not looking to replace Peter Cullen, obviously. No one can ever replace him, but like I'm looking to at least do a really good impression of him. So let me try this one again. Okay. We will kill them all. It could be deeper, but it's okay. Oh, this one's from the 1986 movie again, right? Until that day, till all are one. Sorry if these aren't like really great descriptions of the the voice acting or the scenes. It's the list only shows me the movie and a quote, so I don't quite know like where exactly it comes from, but I have a good enough memory to be like, oh yeah, this is when Optimus Prime died or whatever. So this next one comes from the 2007 movie, Autobots. It's been an honor serving with you all. Autobots, roll out. That one was a little weird. I don't remember him saying that last part, but maybe maybe my memory is actually failing. Who knows? This next one also comes from the 2007 movie. They deserve to choose for themselves. Sorry, I got a little mixed up there. I was like trying to mix the Transformers Prime voice. Let me do that one again. They deserve no. They deserve to choose for themselves. This next quote comes from quote. This next quote comes from Transformers Prime, episode 23, One Shall Fall. No. It's that the response he has when Jack wants to tell him wants to show him something funny. Um oh, this one's an animated, but I'm not good with what's it, Gary Culk or Gary Chalk's voice? Is that the guy? I don't know. I'm not good with his voice, mostly because I've never practiced it. But this next quote is from the 1985 show, episode 28, The Core. Hang on to your dreams, Chip. The future is built on dreams. Hang on. I could have sworn that quote That was worded. I could have sworn it was worded differently, but well, whatever. This next one comes from Revenge of the Fallen. I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message so that our past will always be remembered. For in those memories, we live on. That was pretty good. Again, I feel like my voice isn't deep enough, but it's like right there. I think it's right there. This next quote comes from Transformers Prime Beast Hunters, the Predacons Rise. Yeah, this is the movie. Predacons Rise. No, is this the movie? Yeah, that's the movie. This is the movie. While this may very well mark the end of the Age of Primes, leadership can be earned, with or without the Matrix. And in my view, you have each acted as a Prime. Wolf. I keep forgetting this room has like a auto sensory light detection or whatever. So I keep forgetting that the lights will turn off whenever they want to. This next quote comes from the same movie. I think it's probably the continued version of the previous quote, but it is, above all, do not lament my absence, for in my spark, I know that this is not the end, but merely a new beginning. Simply put, another transformation. All right, what are we doing on time? How are we doing on time? We got 6 minutes, 35 seconds. Um, let me make this a little longer. I think longer videos would make me more interesting. I got time to spare. We can do it. Well, I'll just keep doing more. This quote comes from Revenge of the Fallen. It looks like to me I have plenty more quotes to go. Oh yeah, we got plenty more quotes. We're fine. Yeah, as I said, this quote comes from Revenge of the Fallen. Give me your face. Hmm, that was okay. This next quote comes from Age of Extinction again. Okay, sorry, I've got like gunk in my throat or whatever. There remains a price on my head. I endanger you all if I stay. I shall take it where it can never be found. Kate Yeager, I do not know, but whenever you look to the stars, think as one of them as my soul. That was worded. That was weird. That quote was weird. That was a weird quote. I apologize. I'm sure enough Cade had like a speaking role or whatever, and they just cut it over. So that's unfortunate. Uh Again from Age of Extinction. There seems to be a lot of Age of Extinction quotes, which is fine, but like interesting to choose that movie of all movies. There are mysteries to the universe we were never meant to solve. But who we are and why we are here are not among them. Those answers we carry inside. I am Optimus Prime, and this message is to my creators. Leave planet Earth alone, 'cause I'm coming for you. That's kind of good. Um, this is from Revenge of the Falling. I can notice that this quote is kind of short. I'm sure enough he had more to say here, but this is how they cut off the line. Sam, fate rarely calls upon us at a moment of our choosing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he says more than that, but that's what they give me to work with. This one's from Dark of the Moon again. You may lose your faith in us, but never in yourselves. There we go. Okay, this is a longer quote. I prefer the longer quotes because it shows whether or not I actually know what I'm doing. This is from the 2007 movie. Let me clarify that. Were we so different? They are a young species. They have much to learn. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. You all know there is only one way to end this war. We must destroy the cube. If all else fails, I will unite it with the spark in my chest. That was pretty good. Pretty good. What are we doing on time so far? Yeah. This is a good way to end. This is a good place to end the video. If you liked my Optimus Prime impressions, please let me know. Please give me quotes that you would like to hear in the future for me to say, or just shout out anything you would prefer to me to say in any voice. I can do Optimus Prime, Megatron, Shadow, Starscream, but only Transformers Prime Starscream, and it's not a very good one, but it's a good attempt at least. I can attempt to do Sonic's voice. I think I can do Jason Griffith's voice. Not really good at Roger Craig Smith or what was that other guy? Ryan Drummond's voice, but I'll make do what I can. Um, Vegeta's voice I can also somewhat do. It's kind of just like Shadow's voice, but a little stronger, I guess you could say. But let me know. There are plenty of voices to choose from, plenty of quotes to give, plenty of things for me to say. So again, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all the things you always hear in YouTuber videos. And I will see you in the next video. Peace. I don't know if you heard it from the last video, but that's gonna be my outro now. So, peace.